Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Castle Fight, a game in which 3 players, well, at least on the end bot, 3 players try to force the field against another 3 players. You build buildings that spawn units and other assorted things, and ooh, I got an orc builder. Alright. Going with the troll hut.
Your building is
Can immediately upgrade it to a trapper's hut in case there's any area units. Cancel that unit so that it's building at the same time as the Griffin Rock. Hopefully red, I don't think red actually slowed down his spawn to spawn with us. That's higher level play that you rarely see out of players. But with these 2 air things, yeah, he's going to be ahead of us. Alright.
Let the killing begin.
Something you're doing?
It's going to put him a little bit ahead, and luckily we see a Naga Guardian. That's going to take some nice damage from the Nether Drake. Hopefully nothing else too difficult. We've got 2 magic damage things here, and my unit will take reduced damage since it's medium armor. And we're in a decent starting position here. I might get my face beat in by the Blood Fiend here, which is very unfortunate, but the air is strong. Let's go ahead and we're going to build up a hall here next. Get a nice tanky unit on the ground to tank for our trapper. Focus on upgrading that. Usually in this game you want to focus on getting your units buffed up. You don't want to just spawn very easy to kill units, and this is nice. All this air is going to stack nicely. The only problem is going to be this Blood Fiend, which will keep wiping out my Troll Trapper before it can really do that much damage, especially if it gets crits. Nope, this one, Blood Fiend spawned with random abilities, so that's nice. And a Troll Trapper is going to do extra damage to that. He gets the damage buff. Hopefully he'll run into another enemy in time for that to... Oh, you can see how fast he goes there. Every time my Troll Trapper kills a unit, it goes into a Blood Rage. Starts kicking all the ass. See, this one killed me. Now, they bought a Blast Staff, which will deal 60 damage to a random enemy unit every second. It costs them 150 gold, but it's worth it early in the game rather than spending your money on... Might upgrade that to a Veteran Grunts building. Rather than spending it on a rescue. And the rescues are these. It'll kill all enemy units in target area. You can see just how big the area is, so it has the potential for massive amounts of damage. This is halfway decent here. The Troll Trapper should get in a few hits, probably kill that off. Oh well. Now, we're still getting pushed. But between these 2 flying units, our Grunt might actually get in there to do a little bit of tanking. This will slow our units, unfortunately. But we're going to have a lot of medium damage, and they seem to have a lot of medium armor. This is where it could begin to turn against us as their units begin to buff up, and they are making sure... And we're in their base, so that Blast Staff is just slowly chipping away at stuff. And that's a problem. Nope, not one more hit out of that. That would have been nice, but might get a Veteran Grunt into the fight here. And with that buff, I think our Troll should be able to kill off the Naga Guardian before the others show up. It's going to be close! I got stunned! No, I slowed down. I got slowed. That's what happened. Alright, one more, and we'll have the Superior Fighters Hall, 240 gold. Game starts a little slow, but it really ramps up later on. Veteran Grunt will do some tanking here. That's nice. We can even throw our own air unit into the mix after we get that to kind of confuse them. Hopefully we get the killing blow on this Blood Fiend, but probably we're going to die. Or, nope, we're going to get a little bit extra damage in there. Potentially, no, we're not going to survive it. But, still, a decent stack coming up for us now. And based off the income, we're going to get it just in time for that unit to spawn. We'll double cancel. And get the Fighters Hall. Now, as far as I know, they don't have anything that hardcore counters air, so it wouldn't be a bad idea for me to throw down a Wyvern encampment. Minor poison, slow down the units on the ground that are attacking the air units. It'll be beneficial to everyone. As you can see, we're actually gonna... No, that multi-shot got me. Actually, I don't even think that was multi-shot. Probably just aimed me. Air units not notorious for having tons of health. I'm tempted to go with Shaman. Just buff and heal everything. I'm going to stay ground. If they want to go air, that's up to them. I'm not going to commit too heavily to it. I'm going to go with a nice, solid, regular build. Their air units are providing more than enough support.
happy to.
Let's go ahead and get that guy
Your
going.
building is
Now, some people like to cancel all their units so that they spawn closer and closer together.
Yes.
I'm not going to do that right now. We're in a solid position. Trapper doing 30% less damage. Now the mischance on top of that may turn around, but the critical strike on that Axe Master is amazing! You can see just how much damage it can do if left alone with the crits. A couple nice chain lightnings here would be nice when the big units spawn.
Our warriors have
I
engaged
think
the
right
enemy.
now, with no air in sight, Kodo farm, or maybe just another fighter's hall. Let's go for that.
Your building is
After that, I'm going to get a Kodo farm with 30% increased buff to melee damage. A little bit spread out here. Oh god, they have the Elven Union, which means that they can spam this bullshit. Did kill that thing. Come on, get a hit in before you die. They'll spam Turing units into sheep, which is just an absolute load of bullshit. You will find later on in the game, you can get a lot of those towers and really screw a player over. They're starting to get a nice mass now. Hopefully I can kill off this guy before he does too much damage to my shaman. I buffed somebody there. Maybe it was myself. Come on, buff somebody else before you go down, buddy. Not quite enough.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I should be paying closer attention to those upgrades. Don't want to fall behind. I might end up buying a blast staff when they get close to our base. The mass is not so huge yet that we cannot defend it. So that's good news. You can see, I'm sure there's a lot of units just turning into flying sheep and shit. That's fine, it's a grunt. My Axe Master didn't get caught. Ow! Oh, wait. Was that ours or theirs? One of them must have gotten a lightning bolt. That's an interesting choice so early on. They got the lightning orb, which allows you to cast a chain lightning, does 1,000 damage to the first target. It's nice for wiping out enemy backlines when they're messing up things like siege units. That's when it really comes into handy. And those Naga are tough because they do a splash attack, which can really start to cut through the massed melee units there. Warlock. He can damage all units around him, but I don't think it's friendly units as well. I'm not positive. Do not quote me on that. I will do the thing where I try to make sure my Kodos spawn together at the very least. Oh man, he got killed before he even got on the front lines. Luckily, he got to get his buff, so he'll do some damage to the Naga Royal Guard. Oh, but those sheep, they back the enemy units up, and it can be both a... Am I about to get dropped? No. Blessing and a curse. Because you'll find sometimes it will help the enemy units will move back to attack that sheep, and they'll start to mass up way more than you would like. Sheeps are very annoying.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
But we might actually, with double Blade Master coming in, that's a ton of damage. I don't think they have what it takes to shut that down quite easily. No, we're going to start hacking through this. That double Blade Master, baby. Let's go ahead and let one Kodo spawn, and then we'll go ahead and get the offensive Kodo. Melee damage orb plus 30%.
Heed my call.
There we go.
Our warriors
Drop
have
another
engaged the enemy.
shaman.
Let the killing begin.
Be happy to.
Your building is
Saved a lot of money early on to go for that Infernal. It says it can't attack air, but it can. That may be a glitch in the Matrix. Shut down that Blood Fiend before it does too much damage. Kill the Naga Royal Guard before its splash does too much.
engaged the enemy.
Might be in a good position here. Double Blade Masters with their crits. Might get stunned. The Dragon Turtles have a chance to stun. Nope, we got a nice mass here.
Heed my
Let the
call.
killing
Awesome.
begin.
Let's go for another Kodo farm with the ranged upgrade.
Work.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Or not the range upgrade, but the armor upgrade.
Heed my call.
Sorceress is starting to turn this against us as they heal up those units.
Our warriors have engaged the
But...
Heed my call.
And actually, Spellbreaker Kodos might be the way to go. Because they have 80% spell resistance, and they're clearly going to be going for a high spell damage. Ooh, his air really starting to turn the battle there. You can see they're trying to get their own. I might actually drop an air unit. I'm gonna go ahead and drop a wyvern. Fuck it.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Now, the next thing I will build is certainly a Serpent Rock. It has, every 12 seconds, it'll throw out an attack that does 30 damage every second for 5 seconds, slows their attack and movement, and it'll slow all damage enemy units near it. What the? Oh, takes control of a random unit. That Warlock, that's an unfortunate loss for us, but at least we know what special towers they're building.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Now, we managed to keep the fight on their side for the most part.
Heed my call.
And, let's go ahead and build that Serpent Rock. I could be microing more, using my teleport. You press D, you teleport. Woo! Very cool. Okay, let's see what they've got over here. What can we counter? Nagaroga, they've got a lot of heavy armor on the front lines.
Our allies' town needs help.
Interesting choice. He decided to go ahead and block his units in here. That means that he will be... The units that... There'll be a chance that these units get sheeped and spells get spent on these units rather than on the main fight. That can be very beneficial in the late game. A smart move overall. Wind Rider's doing some damage, and I think we've got just enough that their ranged is not up to par. I will say that. Let's get a catapult. After this, I'm going to give Spellbreaker Coda. Maybe another air unit. I mean, their air counter is decent, but they don't have that much that shoots up. I'm inclined just to go ahead and pump out another air unit, and it'll come out around the same time as the other one, luckily. It would appear one of our guys decided to go ahead and get Chain Lightning Orb of his own. I think we'll find that it's bot. No, what? Something went out. Maybe they did our units. Alright, let's get that Spellbreaker Coda. Yeah, sometimes you'll get blocked. Sometimes you'll get blocked, but that's just something you gotta deal with. And we got a nice mass coming in. They haven't had to use any of their rescues yet, do that blast stuff, but with this kind of a mass, Blast Staff really doesn't do quite as much as you'd expect. Although most of our units are damaged. I'm gonna wait for that to spawn. I probably could have been more efficient.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Let's go ahead and build another Spitty Machine.
Your building is
Shut them down. And I may save up for the Orc's Ultimate, which is a totem that every 45 seconds, or I don't think it's 45 seconds, 40 seconds, will stun all enemy units for 4.5 seconds. That's really useful, and as you can see, we just have so many units on the way here, they're going to have to use a rescue, which puts us a little bit ahead of the game. See how that fight's going. Pretty well for us. I think I just one-shot that guy.
our warriors.
Let's drop our totem. There we go. He used the RS, but just as a fresh wave of units is coming in, so it'll be an even fight back in the base now. And with that Incubus, the small chance for it to turn an enemy unit to your side, the Infernal Tanks, I may start to just buff up our siege units. Catapults, catapults, catapult mass. If one of my units would kill an enemy unit, I'd be super happy and I could spawn right now before the income. Doesn't look like it's in the cards, guys. That's got to be annoying to listen to. Oh no, I was nowhere near. Okay, I have to wait for one. There we go. There's another catapult.
Your building is
We're in their base. The Infernals are a problem. We've stopped. They're all stunned. That's going to be awesome. I think the Infernal is magic immune. No, they turned it to our side, and that's a good round. Alright, that's one win for us, potentially. Second win coming up. We'll see how this goes. What race am I going to get this time? As soon as this starts and I make my first spawn, I'm going to... Please ban the Elven Union. Ban the Elven Union! Damn it! Banned nature. Alright, Corrupted Builder. Definitely going to go for a Void Portal.
Your building is complete.
Cancel and respawn all at the same time. Red, be ready for that. He may just let us spawn together and then build his unit afterwards. He saw how close together we were. Smart move. Okay. Archery range. That's very weak. I'm sad my unit came out first there. I thought Reds would have. Oh no. Alright. No, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna upgrade this guy to a Keeper of the Abyss. That's just one unit that's gonna go out and get killed off. That's fine. Troll Trapper probably gonna handle this guy more than easily. Got some healing fairy dragons. The Void should be able to handle that. In all likelihood, I'll be able to get one more spawn out and then change that to a Portal of the Abyss, but it's gonna be slow. His area, no, his archer, little weak, buddy. Oh, come on, don't kill off my guy. Oh, that healing is, oh, and they got a Banshee. Oh, we are in some serious doo-doo at the moment. They have divine armor, which means that I have to figure out something that provides, oh shit. The only thing that I have that provides chaos damage is my Incubus. So this is going to be a bit of a problem here. I mean, yeah, the Gunnery Sergeant will do well against the Banshee, but I don't know how much damage it's going to get out before it gets killed. Almost killing it, the Banshee should go down in the next fight. And again, if my guy can get out and kill a unit, they'll all blow up. That's what my guys do, by the way. I should have mentioned that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and bang my coals out while we sit here and wait. I'm not going to RS first. That's their job. I'm not here for your pleasure. I'm not here for your entertainment. You don't really want to mess with me tonight. Can't read my, no, he can't read my poker face. Come on, Bobby, let's go party. Lost and insecure. You found me. I believe I heard an RS. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that sounded like an RS. Alright, there we go. What do I build now? Let's build a corrupted treant. I might rush for the ultimate. Alright, this is good. That Banshee's gonna get caught out on her own. All the damage. Oh shit. Maybe not. You can see how beautiful that explosion really is. Hopefully we can get another one here. Oh, the blowing ups of the blowing ups. 125. One more spawn, we got it. We got it exactly, actually. I'll cancel it and spawn the new one. Now, the ultimate unit from the Corrupted Ancient of War is a walking tank that stuns and soaks up all kinds of damage and is amazing. And oh, we're going to be nice against that Troll Trapper. The light tanks are going to be good. If he gets the heavy tank and then the anti-air upgrade on it, good position. Void Keeper, got two of them out now. And the Flame Gunner Sergeant will wipe out that Banshee before anything can happen. Boom!
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I was distracted. I'm tempted. I'm so tempted to rush for that. But instead, let's go ahead and get another Void Portal. Double that chance of explosive diarrhea in the enemy. And I think we'll be good. Two more. Unless, of course, more explosions give us more money. Oh, it's beautiful! One more explosion. Give me money. Wait, we can't have 0 rescues left. That'd be bullshit.
Your building is complete. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
These units are great late game with the mass. They're great really against any kind of units that you might end up seeing. And we got a solid lead right now. These Flame Gunner Sergeants are tearing through that armor. Blows it up just as our group comes in. And a nice mixed group as well. Gonna wipe out the Banshee early. Nice stun there, and it will blow up. Doing damage to the Skeleton Warrior. And we got a nice lead here if that Necromancer also blows up. But he does have a Sage Druid, which locks down multiple units. Could be in trouble here. If my Voidwalker can get in a shot and kill that thing. One more shot! Blow up! Ah, yeah, it feels good, doesn't it? Alright, we did actually let that build. Good.
Upgrade finished.
Now, Sage Druid is a problem. It locks down multiple units at a time, and with that healing on the Fairy Dragon, could be a potential problem. But if we can kill off that Spellbreaker, big boom boom damage. Big boom boom damage. We get locked down. One hit. Oh, no. Troll Trapper got healed. Alright, but the big boom boom damage is super useful. I want to build another Drake. I mean, what kind of damage does it do? Magic, medium. Take extra damage from magic, I think. Or at least 100%. Nah, let's go for a Fellhound next.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
May end up having to use an RS here, which is unfortunate. I don't want to do that, but if our mix stays solid.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Your building.
Really need a way to lock down those Fairy Dragons. See, normally they can't shoot up, but those missiles will attack the air while he's shooting up, which is pretty nice. Now, if the Void Keeper can do any kind of significant damage without getting locked down... Okay. He's going to do the RS.
Our warriors have engaged.
I think now we probably a good idea to do it now with that new spawn coming out. But we'll see how Red handles it. He seems to know what he's doing. He may have done it right. I don't know. It's a decent group of units coming our way. But the Fellhound's tanking. Got units, we've got, and the really important thing is that guy in the back causing the explosions. That's going to be invaluable. So yeah, I think what we do now is we wait for the Corrupted Treant.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Unless we start getting pushed back, which would be a problem. Ooh, he bought some assassins. Those units will go stealth and then sneak attack a unit for a buttload of damage.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Just a little bit more, guys. Just hold a little bit longer. Oh, that was a nice stun there. We're kind of... Okay, we got two Void Keepers in the back. Potential for really explosive damage. Yeah. Shit. Keep spawning stuff right in the middle of us, though. We do need splash damage. And that will provide it. One more, one more, one more. Yeah! We're getting the Treant!
Our warriors have engaged.
So happy! Wait till you see this thing in combat, guys. It's awesome. And it'll be arriving just in time. I think our mass is going to start adding up. If we can keep the goddamn Void Keepers alive. Heal that thing if we can. Can't leave the base? Fuck you! No, we lost our chaos damage, but the Banshees don't have a ton of health, so they still die. Question is, will our reinforcements get there in time for that to be worthwhile? We'll see.
More gold is required.
Things do splash damage, so I'm going to go ahead and get the Nether Ancient up. Holding strong. Iron Golem. He's going to be going for the Adamantine Golem, Precious Adamantine Golem, which has Divine Armor and a buttload of health. Which, I'm not... The Plague Bearer is really the only thing, and the Druids are the only things with Chaos damage. Everything else is going to have a hard time tanking it, but those Grand Skeletons, tough. Tough to deal with. But we got our own Sorceresses now for healing, and it seems to work on our rocket tanks. Spellbreaker Kodo's reduced. Now, if we can kill the Sage... No! Don't lock down my unit, fucker! Alright, let's watch this Grand Annihilator in action. Oh! I'm sorry. Did you want to keep going? They built their ultimate. Sons of bitches. I think he built a Hell's Gate. Siege damage?
Your building is complete.
Probably build another Void Portal as well, and then I'll start it on the Incubi. Look at the work this thing does! That's fine, keep shooting it, motherfuckers! Ah, stun your ass! You want to root me? I stun you, boy. Alright, it's very close to death, and no doubt they're going to have a blast staff here, hoping that it'll take out that unit, because they don't want it alive any longer than necessary. Come on, get one more stun in before you die, buddy. Come on, big boy. Yeah, he got one in, and then he died. Nice. That was a nice parting gift. That'll start building right alongside the other Nether Drake. Probably get another one of these. No, we wanted to get a Void Walker, that's right. More explosions. Pushing hard, we're going to force another rescue from them, unless they've towered up, which is a possibility. That's fine, lock them down for a minute. Ah, motherfuckers. Alright. They played their RS early. Now, this does give them a slight advantage. They are ahead on the rescues. Tempted to build some of these things. Just my Forgotten Ones and the Damaging Wells of Pain. Those can really start to add up over time. You can see how much that Adamantine Golem's doing. How much work, really. And now it's starting to get hit by Chaos damage. But, oh, stun it all! Keep them alive a little bit longer! You sweet, sweet treant, you! Alright. Oh, I don't want to use that. Just use my RS on nothing. Absolutely nothing, son! We're gonna get 2 Forgotten Ones, which will pop up big groups of tentacles around enemy units, which is invaluable.
More gold is required. More gold is required.
Come on, a kill and then one more spawn. Yeah. There we go.
Your building is complete.
Might have misbuilt there a little bit. We'll see how it ends up. That splash damage cannot be counted out. Cannot be discounted, that is. Although the Adamantine Golem's not doing the work I want, but with these Void Keepers here, those explosions will be nice. Oh, yes, they will. That stun is brutal. Come on, get back in the fight, Void Walkers. Do some damage, kill something, cause an explosion, cause a boom boom, cause a boo boo in their face. He's got a lot of guys locking us down. But I think we might come out even in this fight. No, we're going to come out behind in this fight. That is a shame. Build another siege unit.
Your building is complete. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I'm going to get the baseline generator. Hopefully they'll get something else. We can RS and that'll put us in a nice position. Doesn't seem like they've gotten any of their auras either yet. And these tentacles are doing the damages. Oh, wow. You can see how much they are actually doing with the explosions and everything. Come on, get a nice stun in before you die. One more stun, buddy. He's stunned. Damn. It's always a shame to see one of them go down like that.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
One more spawn and we'll be able to get the extra % attack speed by 30%. That'll really make these Void Keepers much better, as they will be attacking faster, killing things off quicker, causing more boom booms. Ah, that stun, man. They're going all out. See, what I do need to do is get a lightning orb and wipe out the catapult backline. But I might just have to RS here in a minute.
Your building is complete.
Nice tentacle spawns will keep us alive a little bit longer. They'll block the units trying to come up the gateway, and with the guy in the front. Alright, the Infernal Machine's got to do some work here.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Might have done just what we needed.
Our warriors have
Oh shit, someone else bought it. Okay, time for Incubi.
More gold is
your
required.
building is
More gold is required. More gold is
Did anyone else get the second upgrade? Yes, they did. Okay, so I think... No, they got it as well. But we're in a much better position than we were previously. Make sure to lightning bolt the Katas. That backline's... Yeah, nice!
our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Just building a single guy there. So let's go ahead and get Another blast staff, just sit near the front line, see what kind of extra damage we can do. We'll just sit him right there. Anything that gets close will take some damage. I think more incubi.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
More gold is required. More gold is required. More gold is required.
I know more gold required. Why do you think I'm trying to get more gold, son of a bitch? Now, if you spam incubi, there's a decent chance you just turn a lot of their army to your team. This is a nice mass. If they don't rescue this properly, the mass behind this could end up just getting out of control. We'll see if they choose to mass early or late, or rescue later.
Our warriors have engaged.
Red shield generator, huh? I'm gonna build my next incubi right here.
More gold is required. More gold is required.
This buffs nearby units, so that when they come out, they're much stronger. Oh, we're starting to mass up behind this. If we can make sure those catapults don't start adding up, we can really make a big difference here. He's gonna die, but he's gonna go out like a champion! Lots more of these guys. I just like the explosions. It's so much AoE. Alright, they've got air units, but it doesn't really matter, so the amount of anti-air we have is just silly. Now, I really do want to buy a lightning orb now that it's back on the market.
Our warriors have engaged the
The Corrupted Annihilator coming up. That was a terrible stun, but I'm not going to tell him he's an idiot. He gets a little touchy about that, you know, a little bit angry sometimes. But when we're double wiping out their mass catapult backlines, it's going to be really good for us. It's really going to get rid of the problem that we're seeing here, which is them causing all the damage. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. That was a decent RS. Got some stuff coming in here. We'll see how the stack starts working out. We've managed to lightning bolt twice in a row now, locking down a lot of that damage, and if we can get a blow up on that... Nice, nice. Got a lot of guys blowing up a lot of shit.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I think maybe more siege, really. He's going for all assault tanks. It's crazy. That chaos damage is certainly strong. Why have I not been upgrading these things? I forgot they had an upgrade. Holy shit. Oh, I have just been wasting. I have been not being very efficient at all. Got their own adamantine golem. Might have turned our guy. Could be a problem. Don't kill my incubi, you son of a bitch! Now I've got to remain on top of this. I've really got to make sure to keep killing those catapults off as they spawn. Luckily that Starfall came back there and not on our main lines. Let's go ahead and get rid of those. Fuck you! Oh, and it's gotta feel bad when those start coming up in your back lines. I think it's time to start building lots of Forgotten Ones. And Wells of Pain as well. Oh, that's their mass, not our mass. That's a problem. Tower, I think. I really think we do need a tower.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
If they get into our base, towers are really going to be our only answer to this.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, it's an NG tower, which are extremely strong. If I know correctly.
Your building is complete.
Boom, go to Kata.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Red dropping all kinds of flying units, but that's no good right now, buddy.
building is complete. Our warriors have
Really no
engaged
good.
the enemy. Your building
We gotta make sure to repair these should they need them. That splash damage could be very nice.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Gonna be a problem. We might actually end up losing this. I don't know. I'm gonna buy a double damage. Hopefully that will push it back just enough. Give me an income! No, towers don't get the double damage.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
But our splash damage is solid. Oh god. Gotta lightning those katas, guys. Gotta lightning. Ah, no, they killed us too quickly.
Our allies' town needs help.
Am I the only person? Oh shit. I'm all alone. I'm staying. No. Ah. All right, guys. Well, that was Castle Fight, and an exciting one at that. Thank you for joining me. This has been the one, the only, the Azothan. Unfortunately, we didn't get to play our third round, but I think it was a good show of the game either way. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.